Alright guys, we have our passenger side header. This one's going to be more fun than the other side. The driver's side sucked. And so we're going to try and get this one put in there. So far, I went through and pulled the plug wires. I got to pull the plugs yet. Because you can see there's a lot of room in this area, like barely a hand. So I'm going to go ahead, pull the apron covers back off, pull the plugs, rock the motor some more, and try and get this in there. It's going to be a pain. So.
Don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you can get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself.
Well, what do you say we get thrown out of an Applebee's?
Yeah!
That's much too early. Prepare to fast forward.
Preparing to fast forward.
So, had to fight tooth and nail, but we do have that passenger side header in. I had to get some coat hangers involved and attach it to the cherry picker, and it was a pain. It was very much a big pain.
That sucks, Clad.
But we do have both headers on. All of our plug wires are on. All of our plugs are back in. So we're hitting a home stretch. Finally hitting a home stretch. Somebody mentioned something about having like a chicken on my hand, so like gobble gobble. I don't know. But yeah, tomorrow we are going to be replacing our heater control valve. I have an NOS one instead of that nasty 45-year-old one. And I did change the routing because our Holly comes back a little bit further forward in our fuel line routing. Instead of running the fuel line back to this side of the distributor, ran it out the front. So we had to change our regulator, flip it around. So I'm going to put a 90 on here so we can get our fuel line where it should be. Need to hook our alternator up, put our belts on, and I'm not going to put the fan on just yet because I got to do a little of a articulation to the motor to get the transmission back in, and there's not the clearance on between that and the radiator is not much, and I don't want to scratch this new Champion radiator or dent the fins. So we are going to be changing the spring bracket because this one just does not have, set that there, don't fall. It's got some adequate spring, but changing over to the Holley carburetor instead of the Carter is different. We did get away from the stock throttle cable. I ordered a low car one So we're going to ditch, get you guys the right way here. We're going to ditch, excuse me, the factory 4-barrel setup bracket, get away from all that, and I have an all-star one I'm going to put in here, which I'm hoping clears the drop base plate for the air cleaner.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Because we still want to put this all under the hood. So that's the whole game behind the plan. But that bracket's supposed to be in tomorrow. Our low car cable is going to be in tomorrow, so we can get that all mocked up tomorrow. And hopefully get our transmission back in to fire this thing up again for the first time since we've repainted the engine bay and rebuilt the transmission. So stay tuned for that. This has been fun. Not really. Headers suck, especially on a car that was never meant to have a big block. It's not a good time. Don't recommend it, even with these really good headers. So this is Dutch Guy's Garage. Appreciate you guys watching. Sorry it's not my face, just my fingers. But I'm going to go home. It's late. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. So see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe. And always remember, they don't move until you do.